Hey, what's doing YouTube? Alright, I'm going to take you guys through a hypertrophy chest workout that I did recently at City Gym. So lately my training's been more strength training based, so trying to get stronger at the bench press and the incline press and dips and exercises like that. But this particular workout, I do this every month or every 6 weeks just to change things up a little bit and focus more on hypertrophy. So the chest, the strength training serves me well in these workouts. These workouts I usually use more in my contest prep, but the strength training serves me well in these workouts because I can now use more weight during these sessions and then get more tension through the muscles. So I started with pullovers. So the serratus or the rib cage is a little bit of a weak point in my chest, or my rib cage area is a little bit of a weak point. I don't have the greatest shoulder mobility, so that's why I'm starting with this exercise on the half moon bench and trying to get a big stretch on the chest and on the lats and get those shoulders nice and loose for all the pressing movements to come. So then it was into the chest workout once I'd warmed up on the pullovers. So starting with the pec deck here. So starting with a movement where I'm isolating the chest and I'm trying to focus on the shortened range or the flex position of the movement. So I'm spending most of the time of the movement at the flex position. So when I bring the machine together, I can squeeze the pecs as hard as I can. This was one of my working sets. I usually try and aim for about 10 to 12 reps, as long as they're good, clean reps. So with this, basically you're just trying to bring your biceps together, if that makes sense, and just try and get a big squeeze on the chest. Then I superset that with dumbbell flies. I don't like to use too heavy a weight with dumbbell flies. I just really want to focus on getting a stretch, and in this exercise I want to spend more time in the stretch position. So really open up that chest and stretch the pecs out. And I don't bring the dumbbells together as there's no real tension there. It's mainly just focusing on getting a big stretch with this exercise, and I like to keep the weight light, as I said, just so I can keep that tension on the muscle and try not to bring any front delt or anything else into the movement. I prefer to do it on the flat bench rather than the incline. I just find I can get a better stretch on the chest that way, and not as much front delt comes into the movement. So then it was on to the heavy work for the chest, and I'm using a machine press. Normally it's a bench press or dumbbells, but today on this exercise I wanted to really just isolate the pecs. So using a machine is going to take all the stability work out for you, and you can just basically get more tension through the chest. Load it up with a little bit more weight and get more tension through the chest. So I'm going for about 5 or 6 reps for my heaviest set. I normally do about 2 working sets with that weight, and then one back down set where I strip the weight down a bit and aim for more 10 to 12 reps. So I'm still trying to do the same as on the bench press, as I would try and keep the lats tight and try and keep my scapula down and back, and try and just push through the triceps, shoulders and chest. So you're going to get a little bit of those muscles as well. Then it was on to incline Smith machine. On this day I normally can get about 5 or 6 with this weight, but on this day I only got the 2 reps. So I was a little bit disappointed with that. But the other reason why I was doing it this workout was I was a little bit fatigued in my front delts from the strength training, so I wasn't at my strongest, but still pushing some fairly decent weight. So I stripped the weight back a bit more, and again aiming for that 5 or 6 reps for my main set. then back down the weight again, and just same thing with the flat bench, trying to get 10 to 12 reps. I felt like that was enough for this workout, so normally I'd include like a dip as well, but on this day I felt like that was enough for the day, and that was my chest hypertrophy workout wrapped up. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some tips out of it, and I'll catch you guys again soon.